I am happy you are here. Take a deep breath with me. Slow, calm, present. This video will help you understand the power of now, improve your English, and take control of your life. Listen to me carefully. You are getting older. Your energy is not the same as before. Your parents are getting older too. Time is moving. Your dreams are waiting. And the truth is simple. This moment right here is your life. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Now, many people do not live in the now. They live in their mind. They think about the past again and again. They worry about the future again and again. They are alive, but they do not feel alive. Maybe this is you too. Maybe your body is here, but your mind is somewhere else. You think about mistakes. You think about problems. You think about what people say. But you are not living. You are only thinking. And thinking without action brings stress, fear, and pain. Let me tell you something important. There are two ways to live. The first way is living in your mind. This way feels heavy. It feels like you carry a big bag on your back every day. Stress, worry, fear, doubt. The second way is living in the moment. This way feels light. It feels calm. It feels free. In the moment you can breathe, you can focus, you can act. You can enjoy your life. This is the difference between stress and peace, between fear and action, between being lost and being alive. This video will help you step into the second way. It will help you see your thoughts, control your mind, and feel power inside your body. You will learn ideas from the power of now in very simple English. Easy English. English you can speak, feel, and use today. Remember, English is not just in your head. It is in your lips, your tongue, your jaw. And life is not just in your thoughts. It is in your breath, your senses, your actions. I want you to stay with me. Do not just watch. Feel the words. Repeat them. Let them enter your heart. Let them wake something inside you. This book changed many lives. And today, it can start changing yours. So let me ask you a question. Why not now? Why not today? Why not this moment? This is your journey. And it begins right here, in the now. Let's start. The problem. Living in your mind. Many people think they are living their life, but they are not. They are living inside their mind. Their body is here, but their thoughts are far away. They think about yesterday. They think about tomorrow. They think about mistakes. They think about problems. They think and think and think. But nothing changes. Maybe you know this feeling. Maybe you live like this too. Your mind is like a noisy room. It never stops talking. It tells you stories. It tells you fears. It tells you what you did wrong. It tells you what can go wrong. You want peace, but the noise is loud. You want to rest, but the thoughts pull you back into the past or push you forward into the future. And the present moment, this beautiful moment right now, goes away without you seeing it. Let me give you a simple picture. Imagine you are walking outside. The sun is warm. The air is soft. The world is beautiful. But you do not feel any of it. Because your mind is telling you, I made a mistake yesterday. Or, what if something bad happens tomorrow? You lose the moment. You lose the beauty. You lose your life while thinking about days that no longer exist. This is the emotional cost. Fear, anxiety, lost time. Time that you can never get back. You grow older, but your dreams stay the same. You want to start something new, but your mind says, not today. I will start tomorrow. Maybe next week. This is the wrong way. This way keeps you stuck. This way keeps you small. This way steals your life. But there is another way. The right way sounds like this. I act now. I breathe now. I live now. When you say this, you take your power back. You come home to the present moment. You take control of your mind, your actions, and your future. You stop waiting. You start living. Let me tell you a short story. A young man wanted to learn English. He wanted to speak with confidence. He wanted to find a better job. But every day he said, I will practice tomorrow. Tomorrow became next week. Next week became next year. And his dreams stayed in his head. No speaking, no growth, no change. He lived in his thoughts, not in his actions. Then one day he looked in the mirror and said, Enough. He spoke slowly. He moved his mouth. He trained his lips, his tongue, his jaw. He practiced 5 minutes a day. Simple, small, present. And in a few months, he felt new. Not because of luck, but because he left the world of thinking and entered the world of doing. This is the truth. The mind loves to pull you away from now. The mind says, think more. But life says, live now. And most people never see the difference. They think they are their thoughts. They think the noise is real. They think worry is useful. But it is not. Worry steals your joy. Fear steals your action. Overthinking steals your time. But listen to me carefully. There is another way. The power of the present moment. I want you to feel these words, not just hear them. The present moment is the only real place where life happens. This is the heart of the power of now. The past is memory. The future is imagination. Only now is real. Let me say it again, slowly. The past is memory. The future is imagination. Only now is real. Think about your life. Every smile, every tear, every success, every mistake. All of it happened in a moment just like this one. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Now. But many people do not live here. They live in their head. They scroll. They worry. They overthink. Their eyes are open, but they do not see. Their body is here, but their mind is far away. Let me tell you a simple story. There was a young woman who always felt tired. She woke up tired. She worked tired. She slept tired. Not because she had too much to do, but because her mind was never quiet. She worried about the future. She replayed old conversations. She imagined problems that did not even exist. One day, she sat by a window. The sun touched her face. The air moved softly. A bird sang. And for a few seconds, she was fully present. She felt calm. She felt alive. She felt free. That short moment changed her. She understood. Life is happening now, not in the thoughts of her mind. This is presence. This is the power of now. Now look at the contrast. When you are not present, you scroll on your phone without feeling anything. You worry about small things. You overthink every word you say. You live in a fog. But when you are present, everything becomes clear. You breathe with awareness. You listen with your whole heart. You feel your body. You act with power. You live your life, not your thoughts. Presence is simple. You can practice it every day. When you eat slowly, taste the food, feel the texture, notice the smell. When you walk consciously. Feel your feet touching the ground. Feel the air on your skin. When you speak English, speak with awareness. Feel your lips, your tongue, your jaw. Feel the sound, not just the words. You do not need a special place. You do not need special time. You only need this moment. Right here. Right now. Presence is always waiting for you, like a door that is always open. The question is, will you walk through it? Why not now? Why not now? Why not now? When you enter the present moment, your life begins again. You see more. You feel more. You understand more. You become more. This is not magic. This is awareness. This is your true power. But to live in the now, you must first control your mind. You are not your thoughts. This part is very important. One of the most powerful ideas in the power of now is this. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer. You are the one who watches. Your thoughts are not you. Your thoughts are like clouds. You are the sky. The clouds come and go. But the sky stays open, strong, and clear. Most people do not know this. They believe every thought in their mind. They hear a negative thought and they say, yes, this is true. This is a bad habit. This habit brings fear. It brings stress. It brings pain. When the mind says, you are not good enough, they believe it. When the mind says, you are too late, they believe it. When the mind says, your English is bad, they believe it. And this belief becomes a prison. But there is a better way. A good habit. The habit of watching your thoughts without fear. The habit of saying, I see my thought. I am not my thought. Say this out loud right now. I see my thought. I am not my thought. Feel the power in these words. Feel the space growing inside you. Let me tell you a simple story. A young student wanted to speak English with confidence, but every time he opened his mouth, a thought appeared. I will make a mistake. They will laugh at me. He believed the thought, so he stayed quiet. But one day, he tried something new. He looked in the mirror and said, I hear the thought, but I am not the thought. And in that moment, he felt a little more free, a little more brave, a little more alive. He spoke one word, then two, then a sentence. Slowly, the fear became smaller, because he stopped believing the thought. Your mind produces thousands of thoughts every day. Some are useful, many are not. Some thoughts help you grow. Many thoughts stop you from living. But when you observe your thoughts, when you watch them like clouds, you break their power. A thought cannot control you if you are watching it. Try this practice. Sit for a moment. Close your eyes if you want. Wait for a thought to come. It might say, I am tired, or I am scared, or I cannot do this. Do not fight it. Do not run from it. Just watch it. Say quietly, there is a thought. See how the thought appears, stays for a moment, and then moves away. This simple act creates space inside you. Remember this contrast. Bad habit. Believing every negative thought. Good habit. Watching the thought like a cloud floating in the sky. You are not weak. You are not late. You are not your mistakes. These are only thoughts. You are the sky. You are bigger than anything your mind tells you. And when you understand this truth, something amazing begins to happen. The noise becomes softer. The fear becomes lighter. Your breath becomes deeper. Now that your mind is quieter, you can feel something new. The ego, the voice that never stops. Inside your mind, there's a small voice that wants control. This voice is called the ego. The ego is always talking. It never rests. It says, look at me, listen to me, I am the most important. But the truth is simple. The ego is not you. It is only a voice. A loud voice, yes. A strong voice, yes. But still just a voice. The ego loves the past and the future. It wants you to think about old problems, old pain, old stories. It wants you to imagine future success, future fear, future danger. But the ego hates the present moment. It hates the now. Why? Because in the present moment, the ego loses control. When you are here, fully here, the ego becomes quiet. And it does not like that. Let me show you the difference. The ego says, I need more. I must be better. I am not enough. People must like me. People must respect me. The ego is always hungry. No matter what you give it, it wants more. The ego is like a hungry animal. It never feels full. You can give it money, success, attention, likes, compliments, but the hunger stays. And because the hunger stays, you feel empty. But the awake mind, the present mind, speaks in a different way. It says, I am here. I am calm. I am growing. These words make you feel strong, not weak. These words make you feel steady, not lost. These words bring peace, not stress. Let me tell you a short story. There was a young man who wanted everyone to like him. He worked hard, not for himself, but for approval. He posted perfect photos. He said the right words. He changed himself again and again to make people happy. When he received likes and praise, he felt good for a moment, but the feeling left quickly. The ego said, more, 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 and he listened. One day, he sat alone in his room. No phone, no noise, just silence. For the first time, he asked himself, why am I doing all of this? And the answer was clear. Because the ego told me I am not enough. He felt sad. He felt lost. But he also felt something new. A small, quiet space inside him. A space without fear. A space without hunger. A space of peace. It was the present moment calling him. When he listened to this quiet space, the ego became softer. The hunger became smaller. He began to feel free. He did things not for approval, but for truth. He worked for growth, not for attention. He lived for the now, not for the noise. This is the power of understanding ego. When you see the ego, it cannot control you. When you feel the now, the ego becomes weak. To escape ego, we must enter the now. How to enter the now? Simple daily practices. The present moment is not far away. It is not difficult. It is here, waiting for you. You can enter the now with simple daily actions. You do not need special tools. You do not need a quiet room on a mountain. You only need your body, your breath, your senses. Let me show you how. First, stop. Just stop for a moment. Feel your breath. Take 3 slow breaths with me. In and out, in and out, in and out. This is called breathing awareness. When you watch your breath, your mind becomes quieter. Your thoughts slow down. Your body relaxes. You come back to the now. Remember, the breath is always here to help you. When life feels heavy, breathe slowly. When your mind is loud, breathe slowly. When you feel lost, breathe slowly. The breath brings you home. Now feel your hands. Feel your feet. Do not think about them. Feel them. Feel the warm, the soft, the energy. This is another way to enter the present. Your body lives in the now. When you feel your body, you enter the now. Say this quietly to yourself. I feel my hands. I feel my feet. I am here. Simple words. Strong effect. Next, let's talk about speaking. When you speak English, speak slowly. Feel the rhythm. Feel your lips, your tongue, your jaw. English is not just in your head, it is in your mouth. When you speak slowly, you speak with presence. You become aware of every sound. You become calm. You become confident. Try it now. Say, I am here. I am present. Say it slowly. Feel each word. Another practice is the mirror practice. Stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. Not quickly. Not with judgment. Look with awareness. See yourself in this moment. Then say, I am here now. This small action can change your day. It helps you see the real you, not the thoughts in your mind. Many people avoid the mirror because they fear judgment. But you will use the mirror to find presence. Now let's do the 5 senses reset. It is very simple. Look around and name one thing you can see. Then name one thing you can hear. Then one thing you can feel. Then one thing you can smell. Then one thing you can taste. When you use your senses, you leave your thoughts and enter your life. You become present through sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste. Try this anytime you feel lost. Let's see the contrast. Distracted living is fast, stressed, automatic. You move without thinking. You talk without feeling. You live like a machine. But present living is slow, calm, focused. You choose your actions. You feel your breath. You listen with your whole heart. You live with intention. This is the difference between living on autopilot and living awake. Say these words with me. I repeat to become. I repeat to become. I repeat to become. Presence is a practice. You cannot do it one time and expect a new life. You repeat. You practice. You grow. Just like learning English. Just like building confidence. Just like becoming the best version of yourself. You do not need to escape your life to enter the now. You enter the now inside your life. In the kitchen, on the bus, at school, at work, late at night, early in the morning. The now is always open. The door is always there. You only need to step in and listen. When you enter the now, something amazing happens. Pain, suffering, and the pain body. Inside every person, there is something called the pain body. This is a simple idea from the book. The pain body is the emotional pain you carry from the past. Old hurt, old fear, old sadness, old anger. These emotions sleep inside you, but when something triggers them, they wake up. They come alive again. Think about it like this. Your pain body is like a sleeping tiger. When it is asleep, you feel okay. But when something touches the old wound, a comment, a memory, a problem, the tiger wakes up. And if you feed it with more anger, more fear, more stress, it grows stronger. But if you watch it calmly, it becomes quiet. Let me give you some real examples. Imagine a family argument. A small comment becomes a big fight. Why? Because the pain body woke up. Or maybe you feel lonely. One small moment alone feels like a deep hole. Why? Because the pain body woke up. Or maybe you fear failure. A simple mistake feels like the end of the world. Why? Because the pain body woke up. These reactions are emotional triggers. And when the pain body takes control, you react without thinking. This is unconscious reaction. This looks like shouting, running away, hiding, blaming, crying with no reason. You feel like a child again. You feel weak. You feel lost. But there is a better way. A conscious response. Present. Calm. Awake. Instead of shouting, you breathe. Instead of running away, you observe. Instead of hiding, you stay. This does not mean you ignore your feelings. It means you watch them without fear. When you watch the tiger, it becomes still. When you stay present, the pain body loses power. Say this out loud right now. I see my pain. I am not my pain. These words give you space. These words give you strength. These words show you the truth. You are stronger than your pain. Let me tell you a short story. There was a woman who always felt angry when someone corrected her English. Even a small correction felt like an attack. She felt hot inside. Her voice became sharp. She wanted to quit. But one day, she learned about the pain body. She realized the anger was not about English. It was old pain from childhood when people laughed at her. This old wound woke up every time she heard a mistake. So she tried something new. The next time she felt the anger rising, she stopped. She breathed. She watched the feeling. She said, "This is my pain body. I will not feed it." And slowly, the anger became quiet. She felt peace. She felt control. She felt free. This can be your story too. Your pain does not have to control your life. Your pain does not decide your future. You do. When you bring presence to your pain, you transform it. You turn fire into light. You turn fear into strength. Remember, your pain body is a sleeping tiger. If you feed it, it grows. If you watch it, it becomes quiet. When pain no longer controls you, you become free. The power of acceptance. This moment is how it is. These simple words are the heart of acceptance. Many people think acceptance means weakness. They think acceptance means giving up. But that is not true. Acceptance is not weakness. It is clarity. Acceptance means you see the moment exactly as it is, without fighting it, without running from it, without hiding from it. Acceptance is the doorway to peace. Let me show you the contrast. Resistance feels hard. Resistance creates stress, anger, and fear. When something happens that you do not like, you fight inside your mind. You say, "Why is this happening? This is not fair. This is not right." Your body becomes tight. Your mind becomes loud. Your heart becomes heavy. This is resistance. But acceptance feels soft. Acceptance brings peace, action, and understanding. When you say, "This moment is how it is," your body relaxes. Your mind becomes quiet. You can think clearly. You can choose the next step with wisdom, not with fear. Acceptance does not stop action. It makes action stronger. Let me give you simple real-life examples. Imagine you are stuck in traffic. You cannot change it. You cannot move the cars. You cannot make the road free. You have two choices. First choice, resist, get angry, shout, hit the steering wheel, feel stress in your body. Second choice, accept, breathe, stay calm. Maybe listen to something helpful. The situation is the same, but your peace is different. Another example, you get a bad grade. If you resist, you feel shame. You think you are not good enough. You blame yourself or others. But if you accept, you say, "Okay, this happened. What can I learn? What can I do next?" Acceptance opens the door to growth. Or you have an argument with someone you love. Resistance makes you close your heart. Acceptance helps you listen, understand, and speak with kindness. Acceptance is not saying the other person is right. Acceptance is saying, "This is the moment. I will respond with awareness." Now let's talk about English mistakes. Many learners feel ashamed when they make a mistake. They resist the moment. They think, "Why am I so bad? Why can't I speak well?" This resistance creates fear. But when you accept the mistake, everything changes. You say, yes, I made a mistake. It is okay. I am learning. And learning becomes easier. Acceptance removes shame. Acceptance gives you courage to speak again. Write this down. I accept this moment. Say it out loud if you can. Feel how your body becomes softer. Feel how your breath becomes deeper. Feel how your mind becomes clearer. When you accept the moment, you stop fighting reality. And when you stop fighting reality, you start living fully. Acceptance is powerful because it brings you back to the now. It brings you back to what is real. And from the now, you can take the right action. You can move forward. You can grow. You can rise. After acceptance comes something beautiful. Living with presence every day. Presence is not something you use only in quiet moments. Presence is something you carry into your daily life. Into your morning, your work, your family, your dreams, and your English practice. Presence is not a special event. Presence is a way of living. And when you live with presence, your whole life begins to feel different. Let me show you how. Start with your morning. Before you touch your phone, before you move fast, take one simple breath. A slow breath. Feel the air go in. Feel the air go out. This one breath can change the energy of your whole day. It tells your mind, I am here, I am awake, I am ready. Next, when you eat slowly, taste your food, feel the texture, enjoy the moment. Many people eat on autopilot. They eat fast, they scroll, they rush. They are alive, but they do not feel alive. But when you eat with awareness, your meal becomes a small moment of peace. Try mindful walking too. When you walk, feel your feet touching the ground. Feel the air on your skin. Look at the world with fresh eyes. Do not walk like a machine. Walk like someone who is alive. This is presence. And when you speak English, speak with awareness. Feel your mouth move. Feel your lips, your tongue, your jaw. Slow down. Enjoy the sound. This is how you build confidence. Not by knowing thousands of words, but by being present with the words you already have. A present speaker is a powerful speaker. Let me show you the contrast. Living on autopilot makes your days feel empty. You wake up, you work, you eat, you sleep, and everything feels the same. Hours pass. Days pass. Years pass. But you do not feel meaning. You feel like life is happening without you. But living with presence makes life feel fresh and meaningful. The same day becomes different. The same walk becomes beautiful. The same language practice becomes enjoyable. The same small moment feels full. Presence does not change the world around you. Presence changes you. Say this with me. Today, not tomorrow. Today. Because many people wait for a perfect time to live. They say, I will start when I have more money. I will start when I feel ready. I will start when life is easier. But life does not wait. Dreams do not wait. Peace does not wait. Your growth does not wait. Today is the only day you have. This moment is the only moment that is real, and you are more powerful than you think. Let me tell you something important. You are powerful beyond your imagination. You can change your life. You can change your habits. You can change your future. But it begins with presence. It begins with awareness. It begins with now. Start small. One breath, one slow meal, one mindful walk, one present sentence in English, one quiet moment with yourself. These small actions build a strong life, a real life, a beautiful life. Now that you understand presence, and now that you know how to live it every day, let me tell you the truth. Listen to me carefully. We have walked a long journey together. We talked about the mind, the ego, the pain body, presence, acceptance, and the power of this moment. And now we arrive here, at the end, but also at the beginning, because your new life does not start tomorrow. It starts now. Remember this truth. The past is gone. You cannot touch it. You cannot change it. It is only memory. The future is not here. You cannot live in it. You cannot control it. It is only imagination. But the present moment, this small, simple, living moment, is real. It is the only place where your life happens. It is the only place where you can breathe, act, grow, and become who you want to be. Take a breath with me. Slow, deep, present. This breath is your proof that you are alive. This breath is your doorway to peace. Your life can change today. Your English can grow today. Your dreams can start today. You do not need to wait for a perfect moment. You do not need to wait for more confidence or more knowledge or more time. You have this moment, and this moment is enough. Say this quietly. I am here. I am ready. Feel the power of these words. Let me remind you of something important. You are stronger than your thoughts. You are bigger than your pain. You are more powerful than your fear. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are the sky, open and wide, and your thoughts are only clouds passing by. So I ask you again, why not now? Why not now? Why not now? Why not start speaking English with courage? Why not take one small step toward your dream? Why not choose peace instead of stress? Why not choose presence instead of fear? Why not choose yourself? Your life is calling you. Your future is waiting for you. And everything starts in this moment. Before we go, I want you to take one action. Write in the comments, "My moment is now." Tell me which part of this journey touched your heart. Tell me what you will practice today. I read your comments. I am with you. We grow together. If this video helped you, join our community. Like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who needs it. You are not alone. Every day we learn English together. We grow together. We rise together. Now close your eyes for 1 second. Breathe. Feel your body. Feel the air. Feel this moment. This is your life. This is your time. This is your power. This is your moment. Breathe. Feel it. You are here. You are alive. And your new life begins now.